Hey, what's up? It's your girl Bree at Divine Emerald Heart. Um, Once again, thank you. I greatly appreciate you guys for watching and liking my videos so far, and I see that I've had quite a few of subscriptions. This song, I cannot get it out of my head, and I have cried 3 times because it means so much, but the divine and definitely my passed on father. I keep channeling the song In My Life by the Beatles, and I'm gonna have to sing it to you because I can't play it on YouTube. That would be copyright issues. But after that, messages from the universe, and some of this, and maybe if there's enough time, some of this. Because I'm not the only tarot reader that's noticed that our videos are taking longer than expected to upload. But, and I'll tell you what's funny is that I know that my father working here with me because he loved the Beatles. His favorite Beatle was John Lennon. He even had the spectacles of John Lennon. Okay. And remember, pay attention to all the synchronicities, okay, and all the animals you're seeing. But here we go, because I don't want to lose this website. So, there are places I remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone, and some remain. All these places had their moments with lovers and friends I still can recall. Some are dead and some are living. In my life, I loved them all. But of all these friends and lovers, there's no one compares with you. And these memories lose their meaning when I think of love as something new. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before, I'll know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life, I love you more. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before, I'll know I'll often stop and think about them. But in my life, I love you more. And in my life, I love you more. Bro, I don't know about the whole collective, but for me and my situation, that fits perfectly to a T because before I knew that all of these people were in a coven and what they were about and what they were capable of doing, I actually thought that they were friends and I loved them. I cared about them. But they're all in the past now. Do I think of them? Yes. Do I love them? It's a love-hate relationship. I love the memories that I had of them before all of this shit happened. And it's true that some people change, some places change, and it's not for the better. And that's, shit, that's a part of life. Go look that song up on YouTube. It's called "In My Life" by the Beatles. So I know I can't sing worth a shit really. Oh shit. Fuck it, I'm drawn to this first. What messages does my collective need to hear from the universe? And I don't know about you guys, but I've been nostalgic as hell. You can't help it. At least I can't. I'm a very sentimental person. I am. Always have been. One last shuffle. What does my collective need to hear? Okay. If something deep within you tells you that something is not quite right, trust it. If you aren't happy in your life, change something. It is entirely up to you. Stop making excuses. You are in control of your own life. Says this is your validation that things are finally beginning to work out for you. Get ready for unexpected breakthroughs, good news and plot twists. Blessings are coming. Hallelujah. I know that you have been questioning yourself lately and wondering if you are good enough or strong enough to do that which your heart desires to do. This message is here to remind you that you really are that you are more than capable of doing it. Rise up and take that leap of faith. Well, I'll be shit. And we just got on to number 8 on the timer. Y'all could be seeing a lot of 8s. If you didn't get something you really wanted at this time, if you feel stuck or feel like things are not going according to your plans, know that something bigger and better is coming. It's something filled with divine magic that couldn't come into your life if you were to receive what you are asking for now. A lot of divine timing, especially with reunions, man. You can't do the same thing over and over and expect a different result. Change comes from thinking thoughts you've never thought before and showing up to meet them down streets you've never walked before. A lot of you are scared of this new beginning coming, but I think that's more for the masculines. Something tells me that the masculines are a bit more stubborn than the feminines when it comes to change. But yes, the coven did a lot of magic on the divine masculine, but like I said, they were operating like smooth operators. They went under the radar. But when it comes to the feminine, holy shit. I mean, you want to talk about doing the most of the most? They did the most of the most to her. And I mean, bullied her like a fucking punching bag. Anyways, wow. Your life is about to start to move quickly in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold suddenly propel forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention most. Yeah, a lot of stagnation because the coven's been keeping you. Oh, someone's name could be Keegan or Keaton. I don't know. But this coven has been keeping you stagnant, and you're trying. It's like been a push-pull effect. Release old habits and fears. You are currently undergoing changes that are necessary for your highest good. They are changes that have been long awaited. Yes, I mean, long time in the making, for real. Leave the past where it belongs in the past. What the fuck, the Beatles song? Says trust that everything will fall into place for you in divine timing. Wow. The feminines, you guys are alone. You guys have been isolated, you're alone, you've left everything in the past. You know, you're waiting for your reunion with your masculine. And it's about then too getting rid of old fears, old doubts and shit. The journey wasn't the smoothest or the most pleasant lately, but everything is coming together. Your patience, your strength, and perseverance will soon be rewarded. The wait is almost over. Hold on. This is, for me specifically, this upcoming November, it's been 11 years of the spiritual warfare. For other people, maybe 12 to 14. And it's, I'm not trying to sound dramatic here or anything. I'm shooting from the hip. But literally, all the shit that was thrown to back to back to back. Going through hell through high water, it was like walking over fucking hell's fire and brimstone. But you learned a lot, and that's the whole point, because it was meant to, I mean, this was all divinely orchestrated. And for both you and the masculine to learn 1331 on the timer as I'm saying this. It was meant for both of you guys to learn about yourselves on your own level before coming back together. What's meant to be yours is already making its way to you. Whatever was never yours is starting to flee from you. With time, it will all make sense. For now, bear the confusion and focus on living fully in the present. Don't let your whole life be, I'll be happy when. No, it's just be happy now. Be happy with what you have now, folks. There's so many people that take shit for granted. And it's, life is short. Life is very fucking short. Make the most that you got out of it. It's never too late to start over. You have to trust in the magic of new beginnings. They are waiting for you. Notice them, seize them, and appreciate all that you have. Just relax and trust. You're going to You're going to be celebrating something very special soon. You'll be so full of joy and happiness. It will almost seem out of this world how suddenly it all happens for you. Be ready for it. Expect it. It's happening. It's like expect the unexpected. But you're gonna be in awe, shocked. There was a reason why I channeled this song hardcore. When you continue to reminisce, replay, or hold on to what could have been, you continue to hold yourself in a place of resistance. Let what was inspire a new way of living, but don't allow it to limit and determine what can be. I take this card as, me personally, like let's say if I had gotten a scholarship to Harvard or something, but it doesn't pay for all of my tuition or my room and board. It's like if you turn that scholarship down, you're probably always gonna think about what if I had gone. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. What if I had gone? Maybe I could have found some other ways to support myself. Who knows what I could have turned out to have been. You know what I'm saying? Well, for the masculines, I know that they've been going through the dark night of the soul big time. And realizing that just not everybody can come with them to their new journey. Especially if these are just bad influences or, people that, how do I say, people that are doing illegal shit, but you're not participating in the illegal shit, but, somehow y'all get caught, and guess what? You're guilty by association. Even though you're not participating in what those people are doing, you're still guilty by association. And that's what a lot of these friends were about and other shit. But it was hard. These were hard sacrifices. And the feminines, you guys reminisce all the time on good memories with the masculine. You feel hollow and empty inside since they left. I mean, you know that life moves on and you have to go and live day by day. But it's been a journey of missing your love. Anyways, 1920, that could be an important year for somebody. Wow. Try not to dwell on the past or spend too much time worrying about the future. All it does is steal your joy and sense of inner peace. Concentrate on the here and now and enjoy every moment for what it is. You're creating new memories. What the fuck was I just saying and shit? And when you guys have this reunion, you will be recreating Well, not recreating, creating new memories together. You guys already had memories from the past. No one is telling you to let those memories of the past go, or of the people that you left behind, but those people just don't serve you guys any well. But when you reconnect, make more memories, take more pictures, go traveling, have fun. Especially the feminines, man, because y'all have been under the coven's control, especially with the karmic masculine, been under his control for far too damn long. Of course, you will make mistakes, but the biggest one would be not to try. You have nothing to lose. This thing you have been thinking about for a long time, just go for it. Better an oops than a what if. Okay, we are here to support you. Don't lose sight of this truth. You came here to evolve and grow. So it is necessary to experience difficult times. That's when you will grow the most. There is always a light at the end of a dark tunnel. Holy shit. This stressful situation is almost coming to an end. We are sending positive energy, financial help, miracles, and life-changing blessings your way. I hope. Bigger and better experiences are coming your way. You may not be able to see it, but great things are coming together for you as you read this. Trust the process and let it unfold in divine timing. Move forward knowing that all is working out just fine. I need you to get excited again. I need you to remember you're not in this thing alone. I'm working on your challenges. I've already assigned angels to you. So let go and the stress and just trust me. I've got a pretty incredible ending in store. In fact, that's why you need to get excited again. Because the happy ending I've got coming is going to rock your world. Damn. Yeah, there's a reason why I was channeling that song. Wow. Second, y'all. I need to go check on the animals. Okie dokie. You got dogs. One of them we lost not too long ago. But I don't want to talk about that. Okay. This talks about, it says, work your light. I love the roses on this. Oh my god. Pink roses. Okay. What does my collective need to hear? I feel like a lot of you guys have not only come into your own authentic selves, and you don't give a shit, what other people think, but it's more of getting creative. Like, I don't know, maybe some of you guys are painting more if you're a painter, or you're drawing more, or if you're into music, maybe you're writing more music, or maybe you're playing an instrument more. Or shit, I mean, some of you guys could be trying new hairstyles or new makeup, you know what I'm saying? A new wardrobe. There's some makeup I want to practice with. I just heard it's gotta be from the Karmic Feminine. When I said, there's some makeup I want to practice with, I heard, good, you need it. Okay, and this is coming from someone, at least in my situation, someone who dresses like fucking a vampire combined with uh, an ugly ass Elvira. I mean, I know everybody thinks Elvira is hot. Yes, she's wonderful, but classy and elegant. This person, no, this would be a very ugly, nasty Elvira combined with, yeah, like a fucking vampire. And will go to work this way. I know, don't be judgmental. Don't be judgmental. Don't be judgmental, Bree. But I'm just saying that as a smart ass comment back. Two more shuffles. Alrighty. That Karmic Feminine is a tarot reader as well. And jealous that, be honest, jealous that they don't have the same kind of talent. Anyways, boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? This goes for both the feminines and the masculines out there. Boundaries. More of the masculine, because too many people up in his shit. Too many people got involved up in his shit. Telling him what to do, how to do. It's like, if I tell you jump, you say how high. And the karmic masculine has no boundaries either. And that's why there's all kind of karmic debt and, spiritual restraining orders going on, and, other people that are still astral traveling, learn the fucking boundaries. And when it comes to new people coming into your life to try to be your friend and shit, this is the time to use your discernment seriously. Because you've got to be able to tell whether or not this is some fluky who's been sent your way just to try to get information out of you, or if this is someone who's really genuine. Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution. Expression. Oh, trust me. 30, 40 on a timer. I've come out of my cave. I'm expressing myself. And yes, I in the spiritual sense, in the 5D, I did feel like I was being persecuted. I did. Like, people calling me a dark witch and like a witch hunt, and it's like, bitch, y'all are the dark witches and crap, but yet you want to point the finger at me? What the fuck? Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Yeah. Physically here in the 3D, lonely. Okay? We've had to work on ourselves completely. But with the 5D, the ancestors always with you. Always got your back. You could have sometimes woken up in the middle of the night, like, I don't know, anywhere between 2 to 4 o'clock in the morning. Those were your archangels and your spirit guides waking you up because somebody was trying to attack you. The Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits. Soul Drive. But hey, intuitive hints. I can't make this shit up. I just heard the FBI. You know, yes, the FBI and the feds have been investigating this coven and other secret societies, but I think the other one could be like the Freemasons. But it's mainly this one that's been fucking with you. They could have hired a psychic or psychics to help put pieces of the puzzle together. I mean, I've known there's been plenty of times where cops, will have to do that to solve crimes. And there's cold cases that are being reopened and solved finally. A lot of these cold cases, murders that people in the hierarchy of the coven have committed, whether it was because it was an initiation ritual. Yes, from what I've been sensing lately, yeah. To be a part of this coven, they may make you kill somebody and sacrifice them as an initiation ritual. Yes. And this karmic, not from your original state, but I mean, in my case, not from my original state. I'm from Florida and that person is from New Jersey. They have committed crimes in both states. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, and divine plan. Divine plan? Trust the niggle. What is this niggling feeling trying to tell you? Don't ignore your intuition, guys. Seriously. I just got a picture in my head of there could be some guy who, I mean, either he already has said something anonymously or he's about to, and he's accepted the fact that, you know, they're not going to give him any amenity, but I mean, maybe a year or 5 years, because he knows a lot. He knows that this shit is wrong. It's been wrong for years. And it's time for the bullshit to end. But in his mind, he's accepted the fact that he, has a good chance of going to prison. And that's a big thing. Imrama, where are you being called a journey to? If some of you guys feel like you're lost souls, you're not. You're just overthinking shit. Like, trust the Daigle. Trust your gut instincts. This could represent Atlantis. Like, I don't know, maybe some of y'all came from Atlantis. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. For some of you guys, your Akashic records could have had to be temporarily closed because the Coven did take cheap shots and go into your Akashic records to find out who the fuck you were in past lifetimes so they could figure out what your skills and talents were and try to use them against you. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? And you know what? With this card, I have always said, even if you're not supported, what the fuck do you want to do? Even if you know you're not going to be supported, okay? What do you want to do with your life? Fuck the support, fuck the approval. The hell do you want to do with your life? Do you know how many people have told me, oh, you're stupid with this shit, or you're retarded, or, excuse me, mentally handicapped to be politically correct, or fuck the naysayers. And anybody who's being negative and pessimistic around you, it's like, please, go away. Like, spray some bitch be gone. Mosquito repellent. I don't know what, but go away. Like, shit. I mean, did I ask for your opinion? You ever heard of maybe I need to think for myself, fucker? Men talking, longing for home, belonging. The original light workers. The crumbling. What are you clinging on to? If you can get past, it looks like the fucking Tower of Terror, does it not? If you can get past those doors, look at the beautiful landscape. Some of you guys are star seeds. What lights you up? I know that I call myself, white witch. That's what I believe in. I'm all into spirituality, but I don't use my craft for bad shit. I don't use my craft for bad shit. But I do consider myself a white witch. And celebrate the Sabbaths. And I know that I've been told, light worker. I'll tell you, my talents as an empath are getting way stronger. Some of y'all could be healers, psychic mediums, or even a priestess or a prophetess or prophet. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Some of you guys here just need to do what you gotta do, and I'm talking about for yourself. What's within, man. No matter how scared 41 on the timer as I'm about to say this, no matter how scared you are, no matter who's calling you a freak or a rebel, doesn't matter. Some of the greatest legends and icons we know, they were given a lot of bullshit. Sisterhood of the Rose. Oh my God, I can't make this shit up. Sisterhood of the Rose. Beauty and Devotion. Priestess. A mystic. A teacher. You can either be an actual teacher or shit. Maybe you teach spirituality, like you hold workshops that are about spirituality, or you're very wise and you could teach other people. Funny part is, I used to be a teacher. I did, but man, when COVID came in, what a disaster. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? This could be anything. People, places, and things, or maybe, hey, wow, 43:35 on the timer when I was about to say this. Maybe it's uh, lifestyle habits. You drink too much or you eat too much. Maybe you need to go on a diet, change your eating habits, shit like that. Start going to bed earlier. Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? Is there somebody who is like really getting on your fucking nerves and you gotta give them the boot? Or is there somebody who is like triggering you to become a better person? Like they're a good influence. They're inspirational. You know what I'm saying? Pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking it. Keep facing your true north. Don't let other people tell you shit. Okay? Because when you have a lot of birdies just chirp, 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 they're gonna make you overthink, and then you might be like, oh, maybe you're right. Maybe I should take this other path and not that. Keep, for my collective, keep going on what you're doing. I can't make this shit up. Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? 45:54 on the timer when I said that. This is no bullshit. I'm gonna do just a few Halloween ones because I am being drawn to that. But I have to use the albino here. I'm back. I love Halloween, and oh my god, y'all, it lands on a Saturday this year. Or as I like to call it, Samhain. Some people will call it Samhain. It depends on what part of the world you come from. Going to my nose. See allergies and shit. Okay, here we go. What does my collective need to know? Ancestors, the love and legacy of our DNA. That makes sense why the feminines are being attacked hardcore, because we've got a special torch to carry. We got something special in our DNA that the coven wants, but they can't have it because it ain't theirs. Midnight. At midnight, it says the most magical hour of all. Make a wish. But for anybody in the coven who is making an evil, nasty wish, we rebuke that in the mighty name of Jesus Christ, Saint Michael the Archangel, and Hecate. More? I had a feeling that this was gonna come up. Wow. Vampire. Emotional intelligence. Uh, Dude, a lot of energy vampires, man. A lot. The karmic masculine is an energy vampire. The karmic feminine is an energy vampire. A lot of these people from the coven are. Like, if you ever felt tired after hanging out with these people for a bit. Because they are siphoning off your energy, man. And look at this shit. It says eternal love. Love is love is love, and it transcends physical death. This is my twin flame card in this deck. Energy vampires trying to keep away an eternal love. 50-40 on the timer when I said that. The lamp. Remembrance. On Halloween night, or Samhain, you light up pumpkins or jack-o'-lanterns in remembrance of your passed on loved ones. But you know what? Go ahead and try to make an altar for your ancestors. There's no day, there's no time or day, whatever, to start one. You don't have to start on Halloween to start remembering or giving thanks to your passed on loved ones. Once again, midnight, the most magical hour of all. Talk about making a wish. Night Song, Hidden Talents, and it's with a cardinal, bro. If you ever see a cardinal, it's a beautiful sign that you are being watched over by your good archangels or by a passed on loved one. And look what's interesting, because this is a Halloween tarot. It's a witch. Some of y'all could be natural witches, okay? And hidden talents. Y'all could have been discovering magical talents that you didn't even know you had. And it could run in your family. And I mean, that's another thing that came out with the Ancestors card. Skeleton, strength, bunch of strong ass motherfuckers to get through this madness. Just madness of everything. Of suffering, of being tortured. Skull of light, illumination. All the things that have been hidden in the dark are coming to light. And some of you guys could be doing that as tarot readers on a platform like this. Hearth talks about the home. Happiness in our hearts and homes. A lot of you guys do not feel at peace right now because you've had so many different people in your energy, so many of these warlocks and dark witches in your energy, and you feel uncomfortable even in your own home. But it's not going to feel like that forever. And if anything, I feel like a lot of you guys want to move. Black cat, fortune meets opportunity. Let me tell you, for the longest time I didn't like cats, but it turns out that they're one of my familiars, just like birds are. And I didn't used to like birds either. So I'm like, you're funny, but I got you. scrying, intuition. You could very well be learning about divination, different types of divination, not just with tarot or oracle. It could be pendulums, tea leaves. What is it? Maybe the dowsing rods for yes, no questions. Um, but also, are you gonna even use a crystal ball too? But also the opposition was scrying on you a lot. In every way they could. They abused. They abused their talents with it. And I remember saying a long time ago that somebody could have owned a crystal ball and had used it and abused it so much, and it soaked up so much negative evil energy that that person had on them, that it broke like into a million pieces, whatever. Mummy, it's change, transition, skull of darkness, blind spots. Oh yeah. See, the feminines in the beginning, y'all had no idea. Lots of blind spots around you. You had no idea what was going on, but after a while, people started treating you weird, and you knew that something ain't right here. Something's not right. And you started having your spiritual awakening, and your talents came into play, and it was so fast that you were able to put the pieces of this puzzle together. There's only a few pieces left missing. Like I don't know why, but I keep wanting to say the number 3. Like either you're a life path 3, or masculine could be a life path 3, or there's only like 3 more pieces of the puzzle to be fixed here. Okay? But the masculine was definitely, everybody went under the radar with him. But look. Ooh, owls. Wise seeing, wise action. And did you know, was it owls are also a sign of messages? And in the old traditional definition of what a witch is, it's a wise woman. Death, the eternal cycle begins here. Y'all could be seeing a lot of bees. Trick or treat, mischief and play. This is constantly the coven, man. Trick or treat, man. Well, you're trying to play tricks and shit and black magic on the collective, but your treat is debt, karmic debt. It's total karmic debt, no matter what. Apple, risk and reward. 59:39 on the timer as I was about to say this. Masculines, you gotta take that risk of making it to your feminines to get a reward. Or some of you guys have some project or idea that you want to start, but you're too scared because you feel like you don't know enough. Take a risk, and you'll see the rewards. A lot of you guys don't give yourselves enough credit, and a lot of people underestimate you. Skull of Stars. Infinite possibilities. Possibilities are endless, folks. Because you're not under control anymore with this karmic and the coven, and no more stagnation. You're going to have blessings. Constant blessings. Lady de los Muertos. Acceptance and equality. I've always looked at this card as bittersweet because it's accepting what is. Just, it is what it is. And you have to accept that. If that makes any sense. Oh, the veil, the future. But she's got a blindfold on. Because the future is special. You're not, future's a mystery. I'm gonna leave it at this right here, because this is perfect. The witch, the earthly weaver of the worlds. Some of you guys could be really good with candle magic. Whether you're a dark witch or a good witch, you could be very good with candle magic. But I'm looking at this more as a good witch. She's just dressed creepy because of Halloween. Yep. Oh, I know I was gonna leave it right there, but joy, rejoicing in the present. Things may look, gloom and doom right now, but things are coming. Things are coming. Yeah. Werewolf exploring your wild side. Alright, y'all. Take it easy. What is it, Friday? I hope you guys all have a good Friday.